Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Ascendant. And also all the stuff I usually explain at the start of the video will be in the description box to make this video much faster. I don't want this video to be too long. You have at the top. Okay, basically what happened was these two cards came up. To clarify the Eight of Swords, you do have the World and the Six of Swords, but I wanted one more clarifier, so I brought out the other deck. And you have the Eight of Cups, so two cards about letting things go. So there could be for some of you this energy of really, really wanting something and strongly desiring something, but having to let it go and not focus. Like being stubborn, like I want it, I want it, I want it. And like if that person doesn't get it, they're gonna stay where they are. Like this stubbornness of really wanting something, I guess. And again, I'm not trying to like accuse anyone of anything or insult anyone or judge anyone. I'm just gonna be saying what I'm seeing. Because like when I keep trying to explain it, every single like thing I want to say, I've noticed that's what makes this reading really long. That I keep explaining my thinking behind what I'm saying. So please do read the description box for an explanation of how I may be doing this reading. So also with the back to the Eight of Swords. For some of you, it's not about the stubbornness of wanting something and not letting it go. For some of you, it's more about I guess moving on, because this eight, okay, six comes before eight. Six is moving somewhere. I guess moving somewhere else, but maybe not being prepared for what that could hold, and still thinking one has moved on, but not knowing that they have still brought with them certain, I guess you could say, negativity or baggage. I guess baggage, but mental clutter on the boat with them as they move on. And before they realized it, it has surrounded them, and now they don't know where to go. You have Eight of Swords here and Eight of Cups. Eight of Swords, someone who's stuck in place, and because of that mentality, a mentality of a Swords, don't know where to go. But Eight of Cups, someone who's put something down and has moved on, who has actually let something go, so they can walk away. So two very different energies here. Someone who's stuck in place, someone who's moving on. For some of you, it could be an attachment to something about the past. Could be a position in the past. Could be an event from the past. Could be maybe still holding on to a grudge. With the Eight of Swords and the swords, especially holding on to a grudge of some sorts. For some of you, it's about letting that grudge go, which you may be doing or maybe have done. Um, then with the Nine of Pentacles, and interesting, I have like 8, 8, 9. Anyway, so with the Nine of Pentacles here, and for some of you, it's more about, I feel like quite a lot of people have that energy of like wanting to be the main character of their lives, of like wanting the attention. Not with this card, it's not exactly about wanting the attention, but wanting to be spoiled. And again, I'm not saying spoiled is a good or bad thing. You're just wanting to be, is the word indulged? Wanting to be pampered is a bit different word. See, the words with similar meanings, depending on the word, it can really change the emotion, I guess. Not the emotion, but like the feeling behind the word. But wanting to be pampered or not spoiled, or taken care of, and even this succubus energy of this card. And I'm going off the genders of the card. So if someone's a male watching this, like you can change the gender of the, what do you call it, card, woman, person, to fit yourself. But yeah, so do you, not just in terms of gender, but also in terms of religion as well. If something I said doesn't apply to your beliefs or whatnot, then you can change it to fit your beliefs. For example, if I mention twin flames and you don't believe in twin flames, then just swap it out for something else that feels right to your beliefs. I did notice the Tower card sticking out in this deck and in the Light Seers deck. And I did mention in Virgo's reading that I don't see it as someone who is destructive or has lots of wrath, because this is a Lilith reading. I said I wouldn't see it that way unless there was the Tower card. And interestingly, I did see the Tower card as I was shuffling this. Like, it nearly dropped out, but didn't. And then Lightseer's deck here. It's card number. What did I say? Yeah, I saw it around here. It was sticking out a bit, but I pushed it back into the deck properly. Tower. There's also this like feeling with these two cards. At the page of 2 pages, Wands and Swords. There's a very flighty energy with these two cards. Spontaneity, being spontaneous, spontaneity or spontaneous. I don't know what the other way to say it is, but being spontaneous and being very airy, not very grounded, I guess you could say. But also being very passionate about something. For some of you, it could be about especially because with passion, I do tend to think about more about love, like intimate love. But this is maybe either possessive energy or idealizing someone. So having an idealized image of someone. So knowing someone, but the image you have of them not being who that person actually is, but you holding onto that image of that person so much that you ignore who they actually are. And again, I'm not saying this is you. It could be you, could be someone else. Some cards, like it could be that this single card is meant for you. It could be that this single card is meant for you. It could be that 2 cards were meant for you, or no cards were meant for you, and only the ones in here, like a card in here, someone was meant for you. Could be maybe this is more your energy, preferring to stay alone, and that isn't so much Lilith energy, but the Lilith energy in this could be maybe planning secret stuff, plotting secret stuff alone in your alone time. So exploring your Lilith in your alone time, maybe writing down Lilith based stuff in your alone time. And please do check out the description box. I'll try to leave a link to this Tumblr page I found. That was quite interesting to read. It was actually really fun to read about Lilith. So the other reason why I mentioned the Tower cards, because you have this after the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands at the top of the deck, this second in the deck, which is, again, I do see this, as I always say, as a woman scorned, woman wanting revenge. So for some of you, it could be that you do embody this. Like when your Lilith takes over, you become like this, a very angry person who wants revenge on like the person that did you wrong. So that's, I'd say, Aries energy. With the Knight of Wands is more about what's the word? I'm not exactly sure how to interpret this Knight of Wands with Lilith. The Knight of Wands is more of flighty, traveling, trying different things, I guess, being spontaneous, parties, that's it. Life being like the life of the party. Like kind of like the star I said for Virgo, but a bit different with this one. This one's more like not sticking down, like not sticking your roots in one place, but rather traveling around and moving around. So not one place is home. So yeah, like having several different homes kind of is a way to put it. I guess it's traveling the world, not exactly like settling in one place. So not digging roots in one place. And it could be about what because these souls are digging themselves in the ground to like stand there. So for some of you, it could be about uprooting and moving around to explore, moving around, moving away as well. So for some of you, I'm trying to think what else is there about Lilith here. Oh yes, so for some of you, it's about your Lilith may be the kind of Lilith where you tend to have an effect on people, like not maybe seductive effect or addictive effect, where people tend to be possessive over you. So people tend to not obsess over you, like so to say, but more so like to follow you or like to spend their time around you, like the majority of their time around you, like to maybe not cage you up, so to say, but kind of cage you up with the Eight of Swords in one place. And when you do move, they follow you. So they want you, like, I don't want to say cage you up, it sounds weird, but kind of make you stay in one place. And it doesn't have to be like they literally lock you in the house. It could be maybe they make you stay home by giving you all the, like, Nine of Pentacles energy, pampering you, saying, oh, stay home, do, like, try and get you to stay home. Or it doesn't have to be staying home, but staying in their vicinity. or in their reach, where they can reach you. So not away with the world and the Knight of Wands, not away from them. So staying near them and then following you. So they could be the swords. And they may be pampering you as well. So it could be that your Lilith has that effect on other people. And for some of you, it could be just your Lilith having that effect on you, where you do that to other people, where you want them to, where you remember when you do that to yourself, like your thoughts, your Lilith thoughts follow you. Your Lilith thoughts maybe stop you from doing certain things. For some of you, maybe this Eight of Cups is more about pursuing. It could be more about like pursuing a different I guess maybe lifestyle for some people, or yeah, I'd say lifestyle. But to me, it seems more like putting that Lilith down with the flame, putting that Lilith down. But with back to this card. Oh wait, no, what was the card at the top of at the bottom of the deck? Oh, letting go. Wait, Hangman. After the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, second bottom of the deck, Hangman. So letting go, seeing things from another perspective. I guess those are the two main things. Also being patient before doing something, so waiting before acting. And with the world, it's more of like this, I guess it's stubbornness-ish. Or it could just be being very flighty. Being hard to pin down. For some of you, it's more of that you're really hard to pin down. And you may again enjoy that nightlife, that wildlife, or it could just be not enjoying traveling the world, simply put, without that nightlife aspect, but another kind of Lilith aspect that I'm not going to get too much into. I'm going to leave this here. I've said most of the stuff I want to say, and I do actually really like the combination of these two cards, the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, because of how different they are. Like the way she's walking, and she's free to go where she wants and do what she wants. Meanwhile, she's kind of stuck in place. You know, with these swords unbound with the rope, and her eyes and her hands. Also, I was thinking like honey and bees, someone being like a queen bee, and having all these worker bees around them. So whoever this energy is, Nine of Pentacles, will be the queen bee, who gets what they want with this world, and who actually does travel around, and has like worker bees, like the Knight of Wands, helping them out. Maybe the Knight of Wands, the one traveling around collecting all the stuff for them. Some of you maybe it's like with that could be about being more bossy, I guess, or could be something else. And the Five of Wands again, like foreign stuff, traveling. Oh, after that, after the Five of Wands, here you have the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups. But this is also about like dreaming about the past. This looks to me more about letting go and moving on. You can see her steps to her walking away. This can also be about dreaming about something, or looking back, thinking back, and also letting go and moving away. I'm going to stop this now before this gets too long. Trying to think if there was something else I had to say. Oh, you have the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to say researching Scorpio stuff with this Three of Pentacles. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully this resonated. If you'd like to, you can like, share, comment, or subscribe. That's if you want to. You don't have to. And again, thank you for watching. And please do check out the description box.